This is a brief video about a very common source of UFO reports we've been getting lately. Reports of satellite constellations. Traditionally, satellites have been launched one or two at a time and were far apart from one another in the sky. You could always go out on a clear summer night and see lots of satellites, but they didn't seem to move together. Satellite constellations aren't anything new. The Iridium constellation launched in the 1990s, and there's still an Iridium constellation, but these are relatively few satellites, and typically you only see one or two at a time. What is new are the satellite megaconstellations, the largest and best known of which is Starlink, made by SpaceX. SpaceX launches 60 of these satellites at once on the Falcon 9 rocket, and they plan to have several thousand in orbit at once. At present, there are over 400 Starlink satellites in orbit. Right after they are launched, these satellites are very close together and spread out slowly over their orbit plane as their orbits are raised. It looks like a train of lights moving across the night sky. You can see a satellite only under certain conditions, when it is dark on the ground, but the sun is still shining on the satellite hundreds of kilometers above us. During summer in the northern hemisphere, when the Earth's shadow has moved well south, hence the longer days and shorter nights, you can see satellites for a larger proportion of the night. Sometimes you will see a satellite fly into the Earth's shadow, so it seems to vanish over a few seconds before it gets to the horizon. Here's a video, courtesy of TV Solution, showing what a Starlink train looks like shortly after launch. When the sun catches them and they are still in low orbits, they can be bright enough to see easily with the naked eye. Even after they are spread out a bit more, you can still be multiple Starlink satellites in view at once. Fortunately, there are folks who keep close tabs on all these satellites, and it is easy for you to access information without any technical knowledge using free apps on your mobile phone. All I ask of you is that you know how to orient yourself to the points of the compass, north, south, east, and west. You probably already have a compass app on your phone that can do just that. There are a number of apps and websites you can use, for example, satflare.com. But the app we will focus on here is called Heavens Above and is available for free from either the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. I'm going to show you a fairly simple use case for Heavens Above, and I won't explore all the features. So the scenario is this. You look up at night and see a dot or dots moving silently across the sky. You whip out your phone and bring up Heavens Above. Make sure that it says location GPS so that the app knows where you are located. You may have to give it permission to use your location at some point. If you click on Live Sky Chart, it will show what is in the sky at the present time, and that may be all you need to know. If the satellite is shown to be in the direction you are looking, then very likely that's what you are seeing. It's really that easy. You can get your answer in 2 or 3 taps. If you want more detail, go to Nightly Events. There you can get details on the object you're seeing, or you can see what's about to come up at your location. If you tap on a particular event, you can get the details. You can use this to plan when to see Starlink, the space station, or any other satellite. Keep in mind that on clear, dark summer nights, there can be a lot of satellites visible in the sky. Some, like the International Space Station, can be very bright, and others are much dimmer. The way satellites move is very smooth and predictable, and they are typically visible for a few minutes. If it turns, zigzags, or zips across the sky in seconds, it's not a satellite. If you saw something in the sky and you still don't know what it is, give us a report at report@ufo.org. It will help you figure it out. Most of the time, we can identify it. If this video was helpful to you, please tap on like below and consider hitting subscribe as well. This video is distributed under the Creative Commons Attribution license. Feel free to share it, use it in your own videos. Just give us credit. We hope that you enjoyed this video, and we'll explore further our entire collection, including our field investigator training and our videos for public education about UFOs and related science topics.